Good afternoon for the part 2. I don't know if we will come back today for a part 3 because the first video actually that was released about 4 hours ago, I think it's about to hit 4 hours, was very detailed, and I feel like it will last to the evening. I think it was capturing of tonight. Happy birthday to those of you that are celebrating, and it's been a really, really nice Libra week. It's been expansive, and it's also thought-provoking, but in the right way. I don't know if some of you will agree with me, because that's what it feels like. It's like a balloon has went up to space. It's been a beautiful time. There will be more realizations, I believe, for you, because you're the collective in focus. If you realize, Virgos had a really big realization moment last month, which they had. That was their month. We moved into Libra season, and it speaks of the 7th house, which is relationships. Your relationships expand to everybody. It's your kids, it's your father and mother, it's going to be your cousins, it's going to be everybody who interacts with a Libra, right? 7th house is super important. Yeah, I think it's one of the biggest houses, actually, of focus in astrology. The beautiful thing is that we own that house, and we are the representers of the 7th house. So represent, stand up, and I think that that's going to be a great, great focus. A lot of learning too there. 7th house is really introspective, and it's beautiful because it touches on people. So your people skills will be perfected. We're going to get started with love. I know that Libra Light's mostly a love-focused channel. We do business every now and then. It's not the big part of our channel. But we go into a lot of the moon cycles, I realized. And today we're just going to go briefly into love, and we'll talk about your next steps and what that means for you. Cool cards, just as a review, was the desert and the forest. I forgot to talk about the forest in the last reading. It's magical. There's something about that card too. It's very different from the others and has a different appeal. So you might want to go study video too. Just write down some of the things you saw as well. What I do is I see the cards. Most often, you guys, like, the card already happened to me, or I passed through that already. So those are checkpoints too. It's kind of like a cop stops you and goes, did you drink today? That's kind of what I got. So let's get started. And if this is my last gift to you today, I will greet for the 26th tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. It's been busy, so I think I need to rest for maybe 10 hours here after this video. It's been a lot to manage. Libra Light stepped up, and so I was really surprised by that, and what that means is I gotta step up after that. So let's begin, shall we? Let's do what are they thinking? 5 of Pentacles in the hour right here. We're just about to be 11:30, and 9 of Pentacles. I saw 9 of Pentacles a lot yesterday, so it's not my favorite in the bunch, but it does talk about a productive pre-Empress energy, and it's confidence. So that's really cool because confidence comes into play. I think it's more interactive. I think it's really social for the upcoming days. And there's a left out person, which it sucks, which I'm going to be direct about the 5 of Pentacles. Give me information about this 5 of Pentacles. High Priestess. Someone around you could be Pisces or Piscean. An offer may be coming from them, or they energetically want to do this as an action. And the Death card. I saw this in the pre-shuffle, so this is so far checking out. So far. We have a Scorpio. Or those are the feelings of this person. The ending is devastating for your love interest. If you're watching for a specific person, this hasn't been the ride of their life. There's been a lot of disappointment. And I think if you are watching and you know there's been disappointment on your end, they are feeling I'm getting the word ramifications. So this could have been an ending with a person. Again, I am picking up a long time ago 5 of Pentacles, which unfortunately we have this card today, but we will make it fun because we always make the sucky cards fun. And 5 of Pentacles, more of their hidden, okay? We got a bright Empress in a red dress, regal red dress. They're either thinking of a Taurus or a Libra, and I feel like this person is really, really beautiful. Some of you could be your technical birthday today, or you're celebrating a lot, like the entire month is a celebration in the part 2. I feel like they wish to have, there's something here about they wish to have honored you when you were around. And right now, other people could be in your life doing this for you. So as you're celebrated, oh, that's what it is. You're being celebrated. Okay, but maybe by a whole new group of people too. Ten of Swords. Yeah, this wasn't, okay, so it's checking out from the last one. Ten of Swords was with the birds. Do you guys remember in the desert reading, the birds were surrounding her, which is crazy because there's actually a photo that I took in 2016. I was at an aqueduct where I was sitting by the water, and it just has that essence too, because this area and this valley is very desertous. So I'm gonna look at that. That's kind of a reminder for your reader. And the Ten of Swords talks about betrayal. Let's clarify this really quickly because it was a point of action there. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Wands is where I leave off. Perhaps they want to connect with this very divine human being. Also, I feel like this is an artist. I feel like saying that there's a bit of artistry with this particular Queen of Pentacles. She's special. Like there's something very special about her. I feel it differently from the card today. She's giving off almost like a... Do you guys remember the movie Mermaids with Christina Ricci? This is an old movie, but I'm getting the essence of that film for some reason. My guides connect to me through song and media because as a child, that's where I would get the most downloads is through song and Disney and movies and things like that. So I believe they connect to me through the frequency of which my eyes pick up. Visuals. Some of you are more audio, like you won't get the visuals. You'll get the plain downloads said to you, or it'll just be music. But for some reason, that's how I've picked up in my Akashic stories. They use my eyes to pick up the download. Ten of Swords. Let's do that first. Everybody outside so active today, like mowing their lawns when there's a reading. I'm just kidding. Three of Wands. Okay. So this is what I have to say. The Knight of Cups next to the Three of Wands is somebody who wants to reconnect with you. This is a reconnector energy. I don't believe they're a stranger. I think they know you with the Knight of Cups. And to be gentle here, it's about reacquainting themselves into your life. So you could find out friends come back during this time, or there's greetings of which you didn't expect to during your birthday. Plainly put, like I don't want to add anything to it. I think that's what it is. The Knight of Cups, green card right here, highest angels. Page of Wands, okay. Deliverer of news, so they could be younger than you and a fire sign, and also an element of passion with the Ace of Wands. Their feeling is to deliver a passionate remark to you. I take the Ten of Swords as guilt, because somebody was guilty in the past for occurring this onto you, or it was a timely fashion where you already experienced and healed through this card. For some of you, you'll look at this card and you're like, oh my gosh, that's like such an old Ten of Swords for me, but I get what you're saying when the card is pulled up. Like I understand the connection to this person. I understand that they might be coming back around. So you're pre-warned of these things. That's why readings are done, because sometimes they are predictive in quality. So you're being shown before it actually happens. At least that's what I've seen, and I've seen a lot of it. Taurus, at the bottom of the deck, they could be torn, okay? Ace of Wands for the Libra. What is that new chapter? Page of Swords. Interesting. So you could be learning right now. I'm getting something about writing a lot, like there could be a notebook or a binder where you have to add information to every day. Some of you might be doing it for classes, or there might be a reintroduction into training. There's a guilty person around some of you. I have to say, like the Ten of Swords is telling you of somebody around you who has a guilty conscience. And perhaps, oh, I'm going to say this. Oh, I'm really going to say it. Okay. So there could be somebody around you who treated other people better after your departure. They realize that also. They treat other people in a hierarchical sense. It could be romantic for a lot of you next to the Knight of Cups, and then you have a new Page of Swords. Okay, clarify this card for me. I think the Page of Swords is the Five of Pentacles. When you watch another reader after me today too, they're going to deeper connect that for you. So they'll get the card too, and you'll be able to compare and contrast between me and another reader. That's a good way also of watching people, by the way, because you're going to have a multitude of meanings for your situation. That's the beautiful part of tarot, because I feel like it gives you several guidance pieces as opposed to just one or two. And that's how I used to watch tarot when I did. Page of Swords. Okay. Their feelings in a nutshell. Aries with the Fool card. They are a King of Cups. So he's back. And what's really cool is they are inviting love back into the situation. This person is becoming soft. I'm getting something here about a cookie, like the cookie actually crumbling down to its original state. And that's what I see as an intuit. I don't even want to say reader, because if you get visions, you are intuiting a situation. The Four of Wands is about that loving softness. And if you notice, like her dress is even soft. His lapel and shirt are very soft in nature. It is about regathering with you again. And it is happy. It has a happy tone to it. And it could even be a reunion for the very little of you on the channel. They feel like you are doing your own thing. You're very busy and you are having your own energy to whatever plans you've added. And I think that that's the true meaning of the Fool card today is there's a lot going on and it could involve fun and flavor with Aries. Do I think you're the Aries card? In response to you, yes, I think that's you. Okay, one more for the Page of Swords and then I'm going to do a new spread here. I'm going to break for a new spread. The Ten of Cups. So the Page of Swords wants happiness with you. Is it their definition of wish fulfillment? Possibly Libras, because I think you're already feeling this card. Last comment before I do the new spread. Okay, some of you asked me because you wanted to order this but couldn't find it. I want to be very complete in my communication to you. This deck is called A Witch's Garden and it's discounted on eBay. So that's the back, and you'll know because it's green and white. Okay, let's address this Queen of Pentacles. I left her out for a reason. What is she doing? If you're the Queen of Pentacles too. What is this Queen of Pentacles doing? Very, very balanced in Sagittarius energy. This is when Archangel Michael comes in and he does beautiful work on your life, or many of you are in prayer or meditation. It's a meditative card. And it's also about balance and Trinity and everything spiritual. This is one of the most spiritual cards in tarot, which is Temperance, held by Sagittarius zodiac. She's very peaceful. She's also a card of nurturing and grounding herself and the queen of self-love practices. So I think that that's what you're up to. That's the Libra card today. And then you also have a genuine Libran card, which is the Four of Swords. It's about relaxation, enjoying in many copious amounts, sometimes rest, like rest is actually being inflected to be taken seriously, and the Four of Swords could be a break from something. Many of you that need a no communication reading, this could just be you being in your no communication zone, living a very self-love, practicing lifestyle. Okay, so that's a second message as an aside. I do think it's more Temperance than it is the Four of Swords. I think this is the card of stability for you. Do I feel like you're protected? It's a card of protection as well. You might be protected by several angels. You don't just have one, okay? There could be a lot of protectors around you each day. I'll tell you a story real quick, Libras, to make this a very personal, grounded, that it is real life card. I was driving a long time ago. I had a blue Prius. My Prius was my baby, and I would drive it everywhere. I would even lug the kids around in it. And one day I was by myself. I'll never forget it because I was buying something super small for the kitchen. It was like a rag. And I was almost hit head on. And this was at the beginning of my awakening. The impact and the startling of that was so powerful because it was like somebody pushed the car and the person away from me, so it wouldn't be a head-on impact. That's what I'm seeing and being brought to in this reading right now. That's powerful to see. So there's a lot of protection around you. Take that how it resonates too, because it could be anything that you immediately saw in your mind. what are they going to do about this situation? Okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is new light seers. I wanted to mention that I have a new deck, so if you don't see the scratches anymore, it's because I re-upped on it. The split is the 6 of Cups. Oop, it almost fell. 6 of Cups is my split card, so I'm going to show you that it's indeed here. I'll put it here. 6 of Cups, Temperance, the Magician, the Fool, again, in a different deck, High Priestess. The communication that you have with the universe right now, I would say this is volume up. So anything that you're manifesting is huge. Anything that you've written down recently is also huge with the High Priestess here. I feel like you're being heard on some level, okay? I think you're the manifester today with the Magician, but some of you will take this as an external person. So High Priestess, the Magician, really, really powerful major arcana. Like, this is superb for today. Very intuitive too. Maybe all your life you have been. Maybe since you've been a child too, you've been very in touch with that part of you. I feel like this is the most felt card right now in the reading. The Fool, new journey, new stuff. It's a 0 card, so it talks about you starting at a new pace. And I went back to frequency music just to relate it to some of you guys, so you could relate it to something while you journal. It's like it brings you back to feeling like a kid again. So this Fool energy, I believe, is you. It's meeting with your Libra axis. There's a Page of Swords in yellow, and you guys will recognize this because this is a very old Page of Swords card. Like old artwork, I would say. What's incredible about this is I think the Page of Swords relates to the 6 of Cups. I think as an energy reader, you know which cards are whom. So I think the 6 of Cups is somebody observing you. And it could perhaps be on your birthday because you see the balloon elements of the Page of Swords and the celebration in the Page of Swords. Let me put my deck back together and we'll do one clarifying card for that energy. And then I'll send this off to you for today. There might be a night one, but we're just going to have to check on that because I think all 3 readings captured the 26th. 6 of Cups to the Page of Swords. Please and thank you. The 9 of Cups. So they feel that you are fulfillment. This is calling you out as their fulfillment person. It is ultimate wish fulfillment, the 9 of Cups. If you ever look it up and study just this card today, the golden one, it's about that. And I do know I have to rest because I'm starting to feel, I don't know, there's like an energy response when it dips. So I might take a rest, Libras, just to let you guys know. Don't be looking for me. Just kidding. There's wish fulfillment here from a 6 of Cups person. Can I get a more direct 6 of Cups card? 7 of Swords. Okay, so they're around. And remember, this is the original Watcher. This is actually the first observing card before the Page of Swords. That was the original Page of Swords. Okay, I have a Queen of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. They could be Taurus or Leo. 8 of Swords. This person could be spying because they're waiting on something from you. They're waiting to see something. They're waiting to see a milestone happen for this Queen of Wands. So change is what they're looking at. One more for the Page of Swords. And then we'll end it here. Justice. Yeah, watching a particular Libran, which is here in your sun sign energy. 5 of Swords. Because they were disappointing. This person disappointed you in the recent past. They are a 5 of Swords. Okay? That would clarify this person in suit. Okay? But it could be any 5 of Swords that you have or that you associate a time to. And if you add the Swords energy, it's 7 plus 5, which is a 12. They could have had a birthday on the 12th, or something may have happened to you guys on that particular day around, or maybe that's someone's birthday here. Okay, I was being told to say that. So we have 2 mental energies, someone feeling you in the Page of Swords, and then we have a balanced effort that you're coming to today. you might meditate a lot more regularly this coming week or the next few. I do want to say an extra birthday to Yami. I think I got your name right. Yami was Eternal Savior, and I wanted to wish her a happy birthday too, which was an additive of the last reading. I want to thank you guys so much for your time. I definitely have to take a resty poo for today, but this is your third and final video, and I wanted to say thank you for all of the support lately. Thank you to Avi and Elena, and I will see you guys in a future video.